Hello? Um, I just disconnected and reconnected it. What's up, everybody? Alright, is anybody here? I see some people. What's up? Sal McGee's first one here, followed by Eric Vela, followed by Elma Bro Conky, Chris, Steven Hill, Wolf at Night, Bish Bosh, Eddie Gonzalez, Dennis Ricardo. I am Banks, Dark Sage, Eddie. I'm sorry, I'm done. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Yeah, Eddie Gonzalez, I am wearing short pants today. What's up? Do I have any sound on? Oh, you know what? That's right, I had my sound settings adjusted. Hold on. Ah, guys. What a hassle all this stuff is. I need to get two different computers. One for streaming, one for other stuff that I'm doing. Okay, should have some sound on. There we go. What's up, everybody? Am I good? That whole disconnect, reconnect thing? I think it should be good, right? You guys hear me? Got some pineapple, maybe? What's up, guys? Shout me out because I suck at this game. Sure. Shout out to Crazy Bunny 12 for sucking at this game. Squiddy Witty, what do you think of the new iPhones announced today? I mean, some new phones. I don't really get that hyped about new phones. The only feature I care about is, can it play Marvel Contest of Champions? Which I believe it can, and I believe it can quite well. Pinecone, what's up, Aaron Abdo? I know they had like iPhone 8, I think it's 8, 8 Plus, and 10, right? I think I would just get the 8 Plus. Sorry, will we dupe video? I think I'm going to watch it once every day. Wow. Brian Yancey Grant, I joined 3 Loki today. Does that make you my gassy uncle since we're family now? Sure, man. I don't have any gas for you at the moment, though. Sorry to disappoint. But 4 Grandmaster Crystals got 4 4-stars. Wow. It's pretty good, actually. Not bad. What does BG get hyped about? Bananas. I get hyped about games. I get hyped about games, man. I do get hyped about like processor speeds and stuff like that, as weird as that sounds. So yeah, I am Banks. I see you there with the A11 Bionic chip thing. I am interested in like computer hardware and stuff like that, so that does kind of hype me a bit. The 171 saying it's your boy, sending over $5. Appreciate that, man. Starting out the big old D bright and early tonight. Legacy, what's up, dude? Give me 1 second. Let me get you on up there. The 171. Hold on, hold on. Slap. There we go. Thank you very much again. Brian Jumama Grant, is that you? Oh my gosh. You finally fixed our gold? Yeah. That is correct. Panda Man Pete. Brian, you glad they made a quick war change? So, Nightcrawler. Before I went live today, I was working on my next talk about Alliance War. I was fumbling my words a bit too much, so I didn't actually finish the recording part of it, sadly. But after the stream tonight, I'm going to go back to working on that, and then upload it, and give my continued thoughts about Alliance War, which are still not very positive. Oh, I've got something expiring. What is that? Oh, it's just the boosts. Alright, these are going to be going soon, too. Let me grab some of these. So yeah, I have more about Alliance Wars coming soon. Brian Gigolo Grant, good evening, sir. What's up, Beto? Legacy. Decided to pick up the Mutant 5-star crystal, hoarding it till December, praying for an Iceman AAX23. Good luck, dude. Banana Male Vitality Grant. Wow. Seriously? Seriously, Cameron? I'm over war now. Gonna go play My Little Ponies. There you go, dude. It's probably more intense at the moment. Probably more intense. But yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna continue talking about Alliance War. There's some points that I did not mention that I failed to mention in my first video that I think are really important, and I'm really hoping that Kabam will listen. Anywho, speaking of Kabam and listening, let's go ahead and fire up a tweet right in their face. Yeah. Already got Twitter open. Dear at Marvel Champions. I don't know what to say. My butt is itchy. Should we just tell them that? Coming from Crazy Bunny 12. Maybe we could even throw it in there. Crazy Bunny 12. There you go, dude. Now you have 2 shoutouts. Brian, how many 5-star shards have you saved up so far? I think I'm about 34,000, Sal McGee, something like that. You can open your Grandmaster Crystal from Uncollected Crystal at the end of the stream tonight. Aaron Abdo, I am not. I don't know when I'm going to open that crystal. I mean, I can't hoard these things, right? It's like 1 every 2 weeks. What am I going to get, 26 by the end of the year? It's child's play. I mean, like in a full year, not by the end of this year. By the end of this year, I would have like, what, 6 or something like that? I don't know. Barely any. Ask them if they think paste would sell well as a side at your grand restaurant. Nah, we gotta go with something else tonight. Tell Kabam your middle name. Nah. Want to pick up the mutant one also. I just don't know if I trust Kabam Mike when he says the crystal will contain new heroes. Always assume the heroes decide at the time you get it. Spongy, that's not the way it's worked for any of the crystals. Every single crystal that I know of, at least, aside from like the featured crystals, and possibly even to some degree the featured crystals, but the way it works is if you get premium hero crystals or 4-star crystals or whatever, you could hold them. You could hold them for a year and end up with some champions that were not there before that year was up. So yeah. But it doesn't mean you're gonna get one of those champions. You could still strike out and pull the crappiest of the crap, so be aware of that. Mr. Brian, Cyclops Special 1 Grant. Wow. Good evening. Just came to say hi. Have a nice stream. Alright, Enzo. Thanks, dude. What's up, Captain Morgan Gaming? Tell him you love bananas. I gotta come up with something, guys. I want to get off this screen. I got a lot of arena to play tonight. But what do I say? Tweet this grind for AA is making me hungry for chicken. What? Tell Kabam you will not be enticed by their shiny new offers for 4- and 5-star champs. They already know that. All they have to do is check my account history. Zero spender. Banana. What? Banana consult a medical profession if erection lasts longer than 4 hours. Grant. I'll be lurking a bit tonight. Have some work and gotta get some arena going. Alright, dude. So Kabam Mike's response to holding a crystal for another month or 2 for the base champs to be added didn't convince me. Is it true that if they purchase one, new champs will be there? But no, I just answered that, actually. It's exactly what I was talking about. It's the way, I mean, who knows how these are programmed, but if they're programmed the exact same way as the rest of the crystals, then yeah. I have no reason to believe that the new champions will not be in there. Ryan G, you think the $30 deal is worth it? Well, alright, so here's the thing. I don't think either deal is worth it for me. If you have some money to blow and you want what's comes in the package, then go for it. I cannot tell you to get the deal or not to get the deal. All I can tell you is that I will not be getting the deal, of course, because it's money. What I can tell you is if that 5-star crystal was the equivalent in what they have units priced at in the store for like 30, was it 3100 I think is what the 99 value is. Oh, then I would jump all over that. I would drop 100 units for it. Moment you form the crystal, the drop is determined. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. The moment the crystal enters the spinner, that is when it's determined. Not when it's actually opened, but the moment that it has entered the spinner. Tweet, why not link the dollar deals with the charity email? I can't do that. That would have been nice, though. I did see that, man. I saw people talking about it in my line chat before I logged in today. I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Getting iPhone X day one, so pumped for it. Nice, man. Ask them if the cheapest new car in America is a good one to buy. How about I do this for you, quick shot? Hey, my friend, quick shot. Well, on here it's they want the Zach. Damn it! I wanted to put in quick shot gaming. Needs a new car. You got the number to the nearest Bob Barker? B.S. I am now live. It's a Price is Right reference. Do they have Price is Right in Canada? Do they have Price is Right in Canada? Are they gonna get this even? I feel like everyone in the world knows who Bob Barker is, but that's probably not true, right? MBG, good evening, good night. Bye, going to sleep early tonight. Alright, grand scheme. Later, dude. Okay, quick shot gaming, so I can't fit it in there, though. I feel like this tweet is almost good, but it's not good. So, with that said, I was going to say let's just send it, but let me change it, actually. You think you can get him on Price is... They spell it like this for Price is Right, right? Even though it's like... Let me double check that real quick. Hang on a second. Huh, they don't spell it like that. Why did I think they spelled it like that? It is spelled like the actual way. Maybe I've passed by one too many stores that you don't really want to go into. You know? Anyway. Tweet. There you go. Good luck, Quickshot Gaming. I don't know why I said gaming after that. Normally I just say Quickshot. Alright. What the hell's wrong with my chair? Hold on a second, guys. I can't fit it in there. Brian Grant 2017. Wow. DJ Ray Ray, what's up, dude? Hector, what's going on? You got an update about your little girly friend there. Hey BG, sorry I'm late, but the girl I asked out for coffee was already talking to another guy. P.S. I don't even like coffee. You should have poured it on her head. Yes, we have it in Canada. Oh, you do, Legacy. Ah. In Canada, the price is wrong. Alright, anyway, guys, let me start playing the game here. Let's actually start playing. ShopRite. Maybe it's because of ShopRite. I don't know. I feel like there's an area that's not too far away from me where they have like a Price is Right thing, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. They just spell it that way. Whatever. Anyway, I need to spend some energy. I gotta dump this energy real quick. Let's move out, complete this map, and then I'm gonna hit up the arena. I'm pretty far behind in the arena. Dicer, what's up? Any word from Evie? iMac, I haven't talked to him in a very long time. I mean, I sent out a tweet and stuff at the time of the incidents or whatever. I haven't really talked to him. Real deal, BG. If you added all the time up you spend in tweets, how many days you think that would add up to? I prefer to when the number's that high, the real deal. I prefer to do it in years, not days. It just makes the math easier. So probably about 3 years. Probably because you're a dingus. Dingus? Wow, dude. Cutoff for AA. I've got it on screen there, Vorax. The predicted cutoff. I don't know what he's actually gonna go for. It's my guess. I got the demo for iOS 11, and you can record your screen with the mic and everything, then upload to YouTube. So regular people are gonna start making videos of MCOC much easier. Yeah, seems awesome. I mean, it sounds awesome. I've never actually tested it. Last I heard, it was still very buggy. I don't know if they have it all nailed down yet or not. But it seems pretty cool. I like that they're doing that, of course. How is he married if he dumps coffee on girls? I've never dumped coffee on girls. That was my advice to Hector, which he should absolutely take. I got an Iron Pepsi too. I question my choices in life. Iron Pepsi? Is that from the deal you're talking about? Is that we grind for AA? Yeah, that's good enough. Drop faith. I'm over 1 million points, so I'm probably pretty good. I'm set. I'm doing good. I got the what's it called? I got the tier 4 basic too, so it's looking good. Iron Patriot, Hulkbuster, and Iron Man went out in 4 Loki today. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Wait, was it Hulkbuster? It was I think someone got Iron Patriot. Wait, no. Iron Patriot. Civil Warrior. That's what I meant to say. Iron Patriot's just on my mind, I guess. Die, dude. Die. Yes, the good. Over 1 million too. You know the difference? I'm not going for AA. Yeah, well. What the hell, man? There we go. What's your take on the Awakened Medusa vid? I watched it briefly. I basically skipped to the end to see how many hits it took in total. She seems okay, is all I'll say. I'm not as impressed as some other people about her. I don't know what the community's feeling was, but people in my alliance think that she's quite powerful. And I think she's good, but I don't think she's as powerful as that video makes her seem, actually. Depending. Alright, so here's the thing. When she has her full synergy team, she's actually very powerful, and that's why I think that she comes off as being strong in that video. I don't know exactly how she compares to Gwenpool in terms of like damage output, because I don't have a maxed out 4-star one to compare it to. I probably could have just looked up a video, but honestly I'm lazy and I'll just do the testing myself later on. The thing is, having the right synergy team is so freaking important for that champion. I feel like it limits your options on who to bring certain areas. Like if you're going to use her for Alliance War, you're probably not going to have the synergies. Same thing for Alliance Quest. If you're doing something like Labyrinth of Legends or a Legends run or something like that, or just general questing, then you could probably get that synergy. But, yeah. It wasn't 400-ish hits, dude. It was like 277, if I remember correctly. Which I think is pretty good. I think it's pretty good for a 4-star. Again, I just don't know exactly how good it is. Iron Patriot, Iron Man, Civil Warrior, all in a row in the Alliance tab. Yeah. Yep. That's pretty sad to see, man. Civil Warrior is kind of interesting. Civil Warrior is not a useless champion at all, I would say. Although they removed Thorns, so yeah, he lost a bunch of value without Thorns being in the game. I felt like he was pretty good against Thorns. Maybe. Was he even good? Maybe not with everybody having Voodoo now. I think Voodoo wrecks him, right? I don't even know. Hey, takes 89 hits. Star-Lord. Gwenpool, 189. 189 for you for Gwenpool, Drop Faith? Okay. Can't really go by AA's or Star-Lord's hits, but Gwenpool, that's a pretty good comparison. So yeah, if it's only 189... Well, is that suicides or not, or no suicides to Drop Faith? I don't know what the guy's synergies... I don't know what synergies he had. Or, not synergies, masteries. Iron Patriot's Bulge is on Brian's mind. Yeah, Legacy, you're right, dude. Think should be worth it to use an AQ team with crit synergy with Wolvie and someone else. Yeah, I think she'll be pretty good for that, Bido. I mean, I'm dumping on the champion a little bit here. Kind of the same way I dumped on Kingpin. But I'll say that I think that Kingpin is like a pretty decent champion. And I think that Medusa is a pretty decent champion. I don't think she's going to be bad. I just, you know, I'm looking for the best. I'm looking for the best of the best. And if she isn't there, then I'm going to say it, you know. Auto block isn't going to be a problem on Alliance War because Alliance War defense because of adversity. I think she'll be a good defender because of that still. I think they're going to change the system and then she'll still be a good defender. That's what I think about Medusa. Alright, why am I in here? Let me get the hell out of here. Don't mess with no battleships, girl. Yeah, I know. I want to see her synergies again. Oh, damn it. She won't be a good defender twice? Oh, no, she won't be a good defender twice. Only one time, but... PJ just won my 13th Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst. Now in a race to get a good 5-star, or I will have to upgrade my only 5-star duped Drax. Hey, man, that's a pretty good problem to have. I mean, I guess it sucks not having a good champion, but... at least you got lots of options. Duped Ultron today? Art of Chaos. Are you kidding me, dude? Can I have your account? Please. Alright, I kind of want to find... I want to look at our synergies again. Let me pop open Twitter. Let me see how quickly I could find it here. I'll only take a minute, I think. I think it was... It's being Zinful that sent it over, right? One sec here, guys. Yes, here we go. Found it. Sweet. Okay. Let's take a quick look at Medusa again here. BG, thoughts on Alliance War announcement? Jet Woo. I mean, I think it's just a quick fix. I think they're still working on stuff, so I'm not going to take it as, you know, as like the only changes we're getting. It's, I mean, it's not good enough to make Alliance Wars good again. I know that much, but I think they're still working on stuff. All right. So what's good about this? You know what? Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe the synergies is not as bad as I thought. For some reason, I thought you had to have like all three of them just to gain the 6 Fury buffs. Maybe it's not that bad. I still don't think you'd have these for Alliance War or Alliance Quest. You certainly wouldn't have this. Ah, no, I don't know. It's still too... I feel like it determines too much of your team, having these guys. Alright, let me see what the rest of this is. So you'd get the heavy attack thing, which I think is meh. And then it's just some crit rating. So ideally... So what you can do, I mean, you could have like Wolverine, Medusa, somebody else to synergize with them, and yeah, I don't know. Just got here and it looks like you might be hitting on my girl again. Well, battle chips, man. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I'm not as sold on her as some other people are. I'm sorry, man. No, right? It was a weak response. Yeah, it was a little bit of a weak response, Jetwoo. But I'm right before I went live tonight. I was in the process of making another video, a follow-up video, talking about where I think Kabam has gone wrong that I failed to mention in my previous video, talking about that stuff. And the big part of it is just the way that they work with the players and stuff like that. It needs to be a little bit more open. So I'll finish making that video after the stream tonight. Oh, look at Legacy sucking up to Mo Battle Chips. Oh, I'm Legacy. I was trying to defend you and your girl. Alright, I'm at 1.3 million, guys. It's pretty good. Pretty sure my 5 stars, yeah, my 5 stars are more than available. Let's get these guys going in here first. Have we seen a Dupe Medusa yet? Yes, Mo Battle Chips, we have. Somebody linked it in the line chat. Excuse me, Brian? You heard me, Legacy. You heard me. Didn't even sit down and do the math to see if you could win with 0 defenders. Yeah, I mean, I can honestly, I could forgive something like that. It's whatever, man. Like, number slipped by or whatever. The problem is though, is that the whole system sucks. And it's like, damn, this whole system sucks. That's not cool. Like, it's not just like, you know what? We didn't think that anyone was gonna have 0 defenders in our testing. You know, we always placed all defenders. Just number, it just slipped by us. We'll make one adjustment. Everything's good. Right, if that was the case, it'd be like, you know, Kabam messed up, but whatever, Alliance Wars, still fun. It's not like that, though. It's like, yeah, not only did they mess that up, but the system sucks. Alliance Wars sucks. Miss Mordo sucks. I hate you, Mordo. I'm just angry now. But yeah. Will they give rank down tickets again? I don't know. I mean, they say no. Depending on the final way that they end up like balancing Alliance War would determine in my mind if we needed them or not. I hope that we're not going to need them. I hope that the way that they I hope that they fix it in a way that we don't need rank down tickets and that these defenders are still powerful. Even if you don't want to stack 10 Dormammus, maybe you still want to have like 3 or 4 or something like that, and then rank down tickets would not be necessary. BG, I hate collaborative MCOC content. Creators, Skype calls, extremely cringe-worthy. 2 people forcing themselves to talk. Rather a person just stream alone, it's more intimate. Hashtag random thoughts. It's fun sometimes, Jay Divine. I understand though. I understand exactly what you're talking about. I don't always. You know, sometimes I agree with you in that I'd rather just hear from one person or something like that. It's a little bit easier to have like a back and forth with the people in chat and everything. But I do enjoy a good collaboration stream as well. Just kind of depends on my mood. Banana, large banana grant. Want me to kick legs? No, no, no. Only one who enjoys being able to outsmart the other alliance to win. New wars were great. For what? One day until everybody catches on the system, and then you go up against an alliance that has a slightly higher rating than you. And you're toast. You have no chance. How do people already have Medusa? Bob the Knob, there was a deal that went out for, it was like 20 bucks, I think. And I think it was was it like an ultimate Medusa crystal or something like that, where you can get the 3-star or the 4-star? I should not have attacked into her while she had limbo that many times. I think that's what it was. Try really hard not to be intimate with streamers I'm watching YouTube. Sometimes on other sites I try, though. You talking about Twitch, or are you talking about something entirely different? BG, is this a good team for Act 4? Duped Scarlet Witch, unduped X-23, unduped Vulture, unduped Venom, and unduped Electro, all 4-star. So I'm guessing Scarlet Witch and X-23 are your main carrying champions, and the rest are in the supportive roles for their synergies. Honestly, Act 4, I think they nerfed all of the really hard stuff in Act 4, so you can take in pretty much anybody that has some kind of regeneration, which X-23 and Scarlet Witch does have some of that, so yeah, sounds fine to me. I don't know. I don't know exactly what those 3 synergy champs provide, but sounds fine. Are they even for synergy? I just realized those are all different class types too. Maybe you're actually just bringing them for the class diversity too. Either way, yeah, it's fine. That's how the new system works too. Max diversity and higher rated defense auto wins. Oh, I thought that's what we were talking about for this system. I thought I didn't. Yeah, I thought when you say you like the system, I thought you were talking about this current system. BG, what's the score you have to get to receive the second tier rewards in SA? I heard it was like 380k, but not sure. To be honest, I have no idea, Jay. My alliance, we either score top 1 to 2% or we enter the top 25. It's been I mean, I wasn't always in an alliance like this, but I can't remember. Like it's been about a year now since I was in a different alliance, so I couldn't even tell you. Whatever you heard from whoever you heard it from is probably more accurate than what I can say. The only thing we do, if we run up against someone with Thanos, we'll instantly lose. If we run up against someone with a 4-star red Deadpool, we lose. Kind of. Unless we greatly outvalue them in terms of our ratings. But yeah. How many Thanos exist outside of MXIV? Not many, but there are some. Drop Faith, did you see there's a screenshot of MMXIV losing in the current system? Crazy, right? You know something's wrong when those guys lose. I didn't see who asked, but we get 21 to 40% SA rewards between 365k and 415k. Well, there you go, Jay Divine. Mitch has at least a little bit of info for you. Christian Young sent it over 10 bucks saying, thanks for being the most consistent part of my life. Thank you very much, man. Send it over 10 bucks. That is very generous. Really appreciate that. Let me go ahead and update the big old D in just 1 second here. After I finish this fight with Iron Patriots. So it could be a while, actually. Oh, God. Now it's taking much longer. Alright, there we go. Yeah, thank you very much once again, Christian Young. Let me update this. Very generous there of you. Honestly, this is the most consistent thing in my life, too. Just streaming every night, aside from that time where I was lost in the woods. So, yeah. They lost in the system pre-change. Now they can't. Well, what do you mean pre-change? You talking about like pre-change as in before today's announced change? Yeah, BJ, keep a lot of spreadsheets too. Nice, Mitch. Probably the team that beat MXIV all ran suicides, and the people that beat them matched against them before and lost after 100%ing them. Friend of Friends Alliance. Ah, okay. I mean, that's what it looked like. Their rating was super high. Will you buy the 5-star offer? No, I have never spent any money on this game, and I never will. That offer is off the table for me as far as I'm concerned. Yep, last week versus this upcoming war. Okay. Yeah, oh man. I want to see what they're going to do, man. I hope they make some massive changes, honestly. Like, just almost like start over. Like, I hate to say it, man, but it's just not good. It's not good. But I'm gonna save a lot of it for the video that I have planned, because yeah, I want to make sure I say it right and get it all straightened out before the words come out of my mouth. Come on, man. Why am I getting my ass kicked? There we go. Going for defender rating to overcome diversity. Each extra unique champ is worth 62,500 PI. Really? Damn, that's a pretty big difference. Post the score breakdown on that post. Aha, okay. Xanity just sent over $10 as well, saying hashtag save BG's website fund. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Saving my imaginary website. Hold on one second. We have a double-headed D incoming. Just finish this fight, which is also a very slow fight because it's against frickin' Ant-Man, although he's not awakened. I'm just getting my ass kicked for no reason. There we go. Alright. Hang on one second here. Alright, there we go. Xanity, I really appreciate it, dude. Always very generous. Thank you very much once again. Website? Yeah, yeah. Is a 550 duped Stark Spidey good for collector? Pretty good, I would say. Cryptic, yes. Yes. The fact that he can evade some of the abilities and dish out a lot of damage before you inevitably bite it, then yes. Your website is real to me and it's spectacular. Well, battle chips. That means a lot. BG, you know the Slicing website is live and he didn't even exist a few months ago. Hey, iMac, my website used to be live, alright? I pulled it down. It's not like I never had a website, guys. I had the website, I pulled it down, and I'm working on it. It'll be here. But I didn't get beat having the website. I mean, I wasn't the first one with an MCOC-based website, don't get me wrong, but cannot pretend that it was never up. Kabama's really went out of their way to fix Mystic Dispersion without actually fixing Mystic Dispersion. They could have just fixed Dext and avoided this whole debacle. Bob the Knob, you're probably right. You're probably right, man. I've thought a lot about that too, is like, how, I mean, are they eventually just going to have to do that because there is no other fix? No, you had a web page. I read it. Hey, man. It was more than a page. There were plenty of pages. Holding my 5 stars until January. Gotta get that Yondu. Wow, holding for Yondu, huh? Don't hear that every day. It's a good champion and everything, but yeah. Can't say that's the, I can't say that I've ever heard that before about holding crystals for a specific champion. How are you balancing out both arenas, the 4-star arenas? Basically, I throw my 5-star champions. Wait. Okay, that was the last round of my 5 stars. So I throw my 5-star champions into the 4-star featured arena, and then I hit up the basic with my 4 stars. Eventually, I'm gonna have to use some 4 stars in the featured arena as well, because yeah, I fell behind there. Plus, I just don't have enough 5-star champions, but that's basically how I'm starting it out. Will you sell bananas on your website? No, all the bananas are for me only. Basically, Bam saw crybabies and caved, and people cried, so they caved. That's all I've seen about Misdispersion and War. I mean, I wasn't gonna put it like that, but possibly. What scares me is that this might still be some of the blowback from the whole boycott thing, because I feel like I was worried about it at first, and then I wasn't worried about it, and now I'm worried about it again. Because you guys remember in you know, after the whole boycott thing, they nerfed a bunch of content. The monthly event quest was the easiest one that we'd ever seen. After they increased rewards, saying that they were going to be a little bit harder going forward or something like that because of the increased rewards. It was the easiest one we'd ever seen. And I think there was some other stuff. I can't remember exactly. But then they came out with... and 5.1 was also a little bit of a disappointment in terms of difficulty. But then they came out with 5.2, and I was like, okay, all right, nothing to worry about. They're coming out with hard content again, right? And then 5.3, I also put on like the same level as 5.2. It's just kind of balanced in a different way. The way I consider 5.2 is it kind of ramps up, right? Like the 5.2.1 is pretty easy, but then you get to like the last 3 quests and it's pretty difficult, versus 5.3, which is just like pretty level, kind of in the middle. So yeah, however you want to consider that in terms of difficulty. But yeah, like we're still getting hard content is my point, and I'm worried that they tried to find a way to make Alliance Wars easier as a result of some of that. I don't know if that's the case, but it was just something like I thought of. BGMN, no offense from my first post about MCOC collabs, basically just saying I want you all to myself like the wolf wanted Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Hashtag wasted on a Wednesday. Nice, Jay. No, I took no offense to it at all. I don't think other people took any offense to it. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't take it that way. It's just a preference. I understand. 5.3 was an effing cakewalk. I don't know, man. It seems pretty challenging to me still. We'll see though. I haven't actually done. I've only done the easier paths, and yeah, the easier paths are kind of easy, but I guess I'm reserving it until I see the harder paths. Iceman quest was running when 12.0 was released, I believe. Correct, but the quest after that, the next few quests after that were incredibly easy. 5.3 can do a single day. 5.2, I don't recall anyone doing it in a day. No one had a reason to do 5.2 in a day, Drop Faith. 5.2 could have absolutely been done in a single day. But there wasn't a 5-star awakening gem at the end of 5.2. 5.2 wasn't hard at all, just unavoidable damage and one enemy placed in each path to work as a wallet node. Collector was just a money grab. Welcome harder content when needs skills. Yeah, I disagree with you completely. I feel like there was no money grab there. I feel like it all was skill based, and everything can be gotten around in terms of skill. See, like those comments, they worry me a lot too, because you say you welcome harder content. I hear that a lot from a lot of players, and I'm sorry to be calling you out on this specifically. I don't mean to be, it's just kind of the way it's coming out. Because I hear this from a lot of players, that they welcome harder content, but then when harder content is released, because there is an option to spend money to get through it, then it's just called a money grab, when in any other game, if there was not microtransactions, it would just be considered difficult content, and that's it. We don't have that option in MCOC, or any game with microtransactions, right? It's not exclusive to this game. Any other game, it'll be the same thing. And there are some ways where Kabam definitely crosses the line, and it's like, all right, this is ridiculous. This needs to be changed. But when it comes to like the story content, it's perfectly fine the way it is, in my opinion. They did send you a great idea on Reddit, so you have that to look forward to. Okay. You want me to check it now or like after the stream? You're saying? I actually did not check out Reddit at all today, so I don't know if you sent it earlier or not. But yeah. If they were to nerf Mystic Dispersion, would Magic be any good after that? Absolutely. Magic would still be one of the best champions in the game, both offensively and still defensively. BG, what if someone donates $1,000 and requests you to purchase MCOC in-game stuff? Will you do it? No. It's kind of already happened. Sort of. Not $1,000, but somebody said that they would give $500, and it's somebody who absolutely would have given me $500 if I spent it all on featured crystals. But no, I can't do that. Ryan, how can you not think Kabam are money grabbers? Have you seen the prices they put on their offers? Nick Dipples, nobody's forcing you to buy those offers, though, you know what I mean? Like I said, there are definitely some places where they went too far in certain things. I'm not saying that they're like perfect, right? Brian, I've always asked for harder content, and I don't bitch about anything. It's true, Legacy. You're one of the exceptions. I mean, there are definitely other people who are asking for harder content as well, right? But just in general, you know, it's you hear that a lot from people in the community, right? Would have been able to dodge collector specials or dodge first hit, then block the rest, then yes, I'd agree with you. I mean, there are kind of ways around it, though. There are kind of ways around it. He's very difficult. Collector is extremely difficult. If he had more HP, then he'd be the toughest fight in the game. But he doesn't have more HP, so he's ultimately not that hard. The thing is about these fights is you should not be able to win every fight in one go. There should be unique challenges like that, like the Collector, that exist, that you can't one-shot. I mean, we're given 5 champions in a quest. We're given 5 freaking champions. We're given these potions and revives and stuff like that just naturally through playing and getting them in you know, in milestone rewards and solo events and other areas of the game and stuff like that. We're given units in many different ways that we can get for free. We're given the stuff just for logging in. We're given all this stuff. This is part of the game. This game is not just a fighting game. This is not Street Fighter. That sounded insulting to Street Fighter because I love Street Fighter. Street Fighter is freaking awesome. I'm just saying this is a different type of game where you have to factor in all this stuff. .5 is plenty safe. Last cutoff without the basics was 1, but he goes for under 6 mil this time. Michael, you're probably correct. You're probably talking to somebody else about the cutoffs who asked, possibly. Whether you were or not, I agree with you. 6.5 is probably very safe. I'm probably going to try to get to like 6.6 just to play it super safe. But there's a reason why I put him lower than last round. I do think he's going to go lower. Oh, I see now. Legacy was saying 7+ is safe. I mean, 7+ is very safe, but I even think that 6.6 is probably pretty damn safe. Gonna disagree with you. I think every fight should be able to be soloed in theory. Whether or not anyone is that perfect is a different story. Do you think, quick shot, do you think that the Collector can be soloed if somebody was playing that perfectly or not? I know you disagree with what I was saying. That's fine if you disagree with it. But I want to ask you if you think that the Collector can be soloed if somebody was really playing very well. And also keeping in mind, I mean, eventually, right, you know, by the time we get like 6-star champions, then yes, I'm not talking about though. I'm talking about with a 5-star rank 4 champion. Do you think somebody could solo it? Or lower, right? We can throw in lower champions as well, but I mean, if you know, I mean, I have seen, I've dodged his special before without using a champion that had like evade in there, I don't know if it was a bug or not, but I've done it like once or twice where I dodged his special one. Like a combination of blocking and dodging or whatever. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's a bug or not, but yeah. That can be sold with OG Daredevil. I almost did it. Okay. For the collector being sold before, but no proof exists other than word of mouth. I agree. Without seeing proof, I can't believe that anybody's done it. I believe it's possible, but I don't believe that anyone's done it until I see the proof. How do people typically awaken OG Vision? Typically with an awakening gem. Like it's possible that you could just buy the deal twice, but nobody really does that. People just use an awakening gem. Like the Academy solo, if I did rank 5 on Dupe Stark Spidey on 2 20% revives, a duped rank 4 55 Stark could do it. Probably. Granny fight should be soloable. You may have to fight better than a computer, but it should be possible. And yes, the collector is solo because the specials are technically available. Brian Falavio Grant, what? Honest to God, I damn near sold the collector. 5-star Stark Spidey, took him down to 15k health in one go. Used one revive to get him down the last time. Okay. I believe that he can be soloed. I believe that he can be soloed, but I'm still of the mindset of what I said before, is that fighting is not the only part of this game. If fighting was the only part of this game, then I would not be able to be as far along in this game as I am. You know, I'm good at the game as a whole. In terms of fighting, I'm just okay. BGF Dodge Punisher Special 1 completely. I don't know if you've done it yet. Timing's super hard. I've heard of other people doing it. I've never taken the time to practice. I normally just either block it all or I'll dodge like the last shot or something. If someone would have sold the collector, they would have a giant announcement like Seaton got. Nah, I don't think so. That's the kind of thing that the community would share. That's the only announcement that Kabam's ever made, so yeah. By this logic, of all fights should be soloable. Labyrinth Maestro. I haven't seen that either yet. Isn't there a solo kill on Labyrinth Maestro? I think I've seen that out there at the already. I think. I mean, it seems like it seems like it'd be pretty easy. Like, not easy, don't get me wrong, but it seems like it wouldn't be that hard to believe that a Star-Lord keeping up a you know, a 400+ hit combo, even getting through those regenerations, is probably a doable thing. How do you rate Doc Ock? Just got him as a 4-star. Corey, nice. I think Doc Ock is really good, whether he's awakened or not. So yeah, you've got a good champion on your hand, even if you never see him again. Alright. Come on, dude. Don't got time for this, Hyperion. BG have dodge punish. Oh, scrolling up a little bit. Already read that one. I used rank 4, 4-star for 5.2, and even took down 5.2 for magic with 3-star AA. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the goal for tonight was, of course, to get somewhere above like 3 million at least, and I am not even close. So I gotta, I keep this grind going. I gotta not get too distracted here. Multiple mercs that sold the Maestro. I'm sure. I'm sure. Cosmic and Mutant 455 should be able to soul the collector if you have enough skill and patience. I could see X23 being really good against Maestro, right? X23 should be very, very good. I don't know if she could solo him in the amount of time before his second enrage kicks in, but just being able to like block most of the SP1 and get those bleeds going and everything like that with X23, that would actually be pretty good. Freaking Nightcrawler. Making me not read chat. Damn you. Banana Star-Lord Hater Grant. In Sun Realms with Star-Lord, if you get lucky, he doesn't proc any buffs. I've soloed him multiple times with him, and I've seen people solo him, quite a few at different gems. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was watching one of Seaton's runs against Maestro, and yeah, it seemed like he was not gaining any buffs at all. So yeah, I've seen it myself. BG, what if you dupe your Star-Lord when you open the 5-star crystals? Does that change your plans? No. Star-Lord, I would love to get Star-Lord, don't get me wrong. I still want to see Star-Lord in a 5-star crystal. But Tech Spidey is where it's at for me. I need Tech Spidey at rank 4, and those plans are not going to be changing. The only times those plans will change is if I do not pull him, which I'll be very sad about. Brian, Euripides? Oh, jeez, I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Grant, since it seems like you've got some grinding in front of you, perhaps we could be blessed with a day stream tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? I did say I was going to try to do like one a week. Maybe, Bido. Maybe. We'll see. I guess it all depends on if I can get to sleep tonight. I did not sleep very well last night at all. I was up extremely late until like, well, yeah, until like 12:30, 1 p.m. or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And then I didn't want to sleep the entire day, so I just slept for like a couple of hours. If the same thing happens today, then yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. You sure he wasn't playing the Maestro in Act 4? Don't ever remember him soloing Maestro in Labyrinth? Oh, no. Seaton didn't solo him. I'm just saying I saw Maestro didn't get any buffs. That's what I was saying. When do you think you'll be done? 5.3? You're so slow. Legacy, I didn't have parry or dexterity, man, because of that stupid gold bug. Freaking gold bug, man. I didn't have parry and dexterity. Like, I could have, I actually had some time that I could have played a little bit of 5.3, but then that whole bug existed, and then by the time the bug finally was fixed for me and I was able to get dexterity and parry again, I had to use Gwenpool in Alliance War. And I was not going to do it. I was not about to fight all those guys without Gwenpool, man. Check last comment. I want sympathy. Alright, Hustler B. Brian, I just duped my 5-star Colossus again. Sig 60. Oof. Damn, dude. That's 4 to 6 Colossus out of my last 6 5-star crystals. That's really bad, man. Sometimes when people say that they've got some bad luck or whatever, and they're like, oh, I've got bad luck. I pulled a Cyclops. I'm like, shut up, man. Cyclops is decent at least. But yeah, to get 4 out of 6 Colossus, Colossi, oh, that sucks, dude. I don't want to hear that stupid gold bug you chose to claim it. Shut up, Legacy. I thought it was good, man. They said they fixed it, and I was like, well, I'll just claim this then, and you know, everything will be good. And then it wasn't. It wasn't good. Hey BG, here's an interesting situation for your 5-star OG Vision offer from Kabam for units. Will you go for it? And most importantly, we use your Awakening Gem on them. Wait, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there. I thought you were saying that... Like, so you're just saying if Kabam offered a 5-star OG Vision for units? I would absolutely go for it. I already said I don't care how many units it costs. If it cost 20,000 units, I would spend all 20,000 units that I mean, I don't have them yet, but yeah, I would drop 20,000 units on 5-star OG Vision. Absolutely. I would drop more than 20,000 units on 5-star OG Vision. Whatever, like however many units I had, I'd be all in. If I got up to 40,000 units, yeah, I would spend them. Like the time I said I had bad luck because I got Ultron, yeah, exactly like that. Drop Faith. Should I claim the 2 billion gold now? No, Legacy, do not claim it. The last post that I read from Kabam Mike yesterday said that they're going to, I think they're going to completely remove that email if you have not claimed it, and send out a fresh one with the 200,000 gold they, you know, that they said they'd give. Brian the Barbarian Grant, my 4-star roster has been growing at a rapid rate, able to do 3 mil now without any units. Nice, dude. Want to grab Logan? Do you predict he will go under 3 mil? Jay, I do. I do think he's going to go under 3 million. It's always tough to call for champions like this, because he's not a very hyped champion, but he's not as old as some of these other champions. So I could see him going maybe 2.5, 2.6, something like that. If you're able to put up like 3.1, I'd say your odds of getting him are very high. Still crying over my $100 old Iron Patriot. Don't know why. I still haven't learned my lesson. That quick shot, man. That's freaking rough, dude. Cooked my mate 6 pounds of chicken today. He recently went through a rough divorce and is now living with us. Now the whole place smells like chicken and soy sauce. Damn. Just took on a whole roommate there, huh? Well, Cameron, what I took from that is if I ever have troubles, you know, if my wife and I are having any kind of troubles with, and anything like that, is that you'll take me in. I appreciate that, man. Take me in and cook me some chicken. Thanks, dude. I don't suspect any troubles coming, but yeah. It's Kingpin on Master Mode, set on Auto Intercept. Just had a few laughs. Actually, I don't even think I've fought Kingpin on Master Mode yet, right? He's what, he's the final quest, I think, right? I think I'm in the 3rd. I think I just finished the 3rd quest, so I think I'm on the 4th quest at the moment. Currently at 4.8 mil for Archangel. Nice. Need to get on that tier 4 basic grind. Dude, Deluxe King. You're in a good spot right now, man. Yeah, you could definitely hit up that. You could definitely take a break from the Archangel grind, hit up tier 4 basic. What do you sell an unduped champ knowing you can get him in arena? Rick, it's worth it to do it, but I don't think I would. No, cook your own damn chicken. It's alright, I don't need chicken. I'll just eat some bananas or something. What was I gonna say though? It's worth it to do it, but I don't think I would, just because I'd rather put that time somewhere else. I'd rather just play a different arena, or you know, spend time making videos of the website or whatever, you know. I only go for a basic champion if I actually need that champion, whether it's first time or to awaken. Really 20,000 units for OG Vision, but then you will have to use your Tech Awakening gem you save for Stark Spidey on him. Yeah, I do it. OG Vision, guys, is very good. It's very, very good. Like, I don't know if you guys understand. I don't know how many people in here have OG Vision. If you have OG Vision, then you probably understand. How useful is 5-star unduped rocket? John Doe, not very useful. If he's duped, then his damage output is probably pretty good. But without being duped, his crit rating is not there, and yeah, not all that useful really. You're always welcome to stay with me in Canada if things go awry. Thanks, Legacy. Brian Almadius. Jesus, dude, where are you getting these names from? Grant. My little brother joined the Loki Alliance cult. He's in the Fanboy 5 Loki with Euthanitis. Nice, man. Currently at 6.5. David, nice, man. Yeah, AA, you're pretty much set. Back you up on this BG. OG Vision is the best Alliance War attacker in the game. It's pretty freaking good. You think OG Vision will ever be added as a 5-star? Panda Man Pete, I don't think so. No. I can't see it happening. I could see the other Vision being added as a 5-star eventually, even though they, I mean, well, no, they already said he's not going to come as a 5-star. At least that's what they implied. Like, I don't think we're ever going to see him as a 5-star, but as a 6-star, I think we're going to see the Age of Ultron Vision. OG Vision, I don't think we're ever going to see him again. I think he's one of those champions that is so powerful that maybe not needed. Like, he doesn't need a nerf because he can't. He's not just going to plow through and beat every piece of content in the game, so he doesn't need a nerf. But he's one of those champions where I think he's so powerful that it's probably in the best interest of the game if Kabam does not introduce him as anything but a 4-star. Best Alliance, what attacker? What is this war you speak of? Yeah. Brian Dingus Grant, 5.3.6, only science, rank 5s. I have are Quake and Captain World War II. Should I risk it or rank Hulk and Yellow Jacket? I don't think you even need a science champion, dude. Honestly. I would just go in there with whatever 5-star you have. I know you have Storm. I think you have Storm and somebody else, right, Drop Faith? I can't even remember now. But honestly, I don't think you need a science champion. I don't know exactly what nodes are in there. Maybe bring in like maybe bring in one of those for one of the paths or something like that, like Captain or something. But yeah, otherwise, I don't think you even need it. You know who can lock down OG Vision? Nebula can. I mean, OG Vision's fine to fight. He's not that hard to fight. He's just useful on offense. I don't know who the third silhouette is on 6-star crystal. I see Gamora, Venom, and who's that weirdo to the left? Isn't that Daredevil or something, IMAC? I think. Storm is rank 3. Captain Marvel and Hawkeye are rank 4. Okay. Well, there you go. Even better, I'd say. Yeah, I would just go in with those guys, honestly. Crush it with them. I mean, I'm not even really paying attention all that much to the class advantage, disadvantage thing. Kind of didn't want to grind for AA for the second time, but you guys are convincing me. He's very good. How'd you get OG Vision? Is he in the 4-star crystal? No. He comes around for special offers. He's come around for money before, and he's also come around for units before. What if someone used a crit damage team with Rocket and he got like 50 hit combo? Wouldn't that be very good? Kind of. With diminishing returns, it's not as good as it could be. I'm sure he still hits pretty hard, but yeah, he's not the Rocket that he used to be pre 12.0, which I'm still sad about. Brian Newton Grant, do you think you'll crack open your first 6-star crystal as soon as you form it, regardless of the potential crap initial base pool, or would you be willing to hold off? I don't know, Bido. I'm gonna have to see who's in the initial pool, I'd say. I can't make that call yet. In terms of like what it would do for the YouTube channel wise, I'm sure it would get a lot of views. Oh, please don't make me lose this fight. Please die from this. Thank you. I'm sure I'd get a ton of views, so I have some incentive just to pop it open regardless. But I don't care about the views that much. I don't care about the views that much. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Brian, you made me rank up Gwenpool, Grant, Soloed, Labyrinth, Star-Lord with Voodoo today. Took 1,031 hits with full suicides. Damn, dude. You did with suicides? Really? Or I guess you just built up your hits, right? And then lobbed that poison on him. If I had to guess. Damn, dude. That's crazy. I would like to see a video of that. BG, can Hood's stagger be kept up 100% of the time in order to beat Realm of Legends Wolvie? Aaron, I think it's possible to beat Wolverine with Hood. I have some failed attempts. I actually meant to upload a video of Hood versus Wolverine, and I just never did. I do think it's possible, but it's not very easy. If I remember correctly, the best attempt I was able to do was I got him down to like 50% health or something like that. So I know it's possible. You just need a little bit of RNG because it's not a 100% uptime. It's close. It can be close, but it's not 100%. It all depends on how quickly Wolverine triggers those regens. Graphics Inc., what's up, dude? How are you faring from the wreckage of Harvey? Is everything back to normal at this point, or still kind of messed up for you? Good to see either way, though, dude. Not doing it again until my poor thumbs heal. Yeah, I understand. What are your thoughts on the 5-star crystal deal? Hey, if you got the cash to blow and you want what's inside the deal, pick it up. Personally, I'm not picking it up. I don't know what to tell you, really. It depends on your own situation. It depends on your own financial situation and if you feel like plopping down the bucks or not. Brian Baby Lover Grant, what will you do with your 6-star Colossus? So many things. So many things. No, I have no idea. I don't know what 6-star champions... I don't know what they're going to be useful for early on. It's taken forever for 5-star champions to become useful, right? I mean, they've been useful for a while now, too, but still, it did take a while for them to initially become useful. Hope they don't put a bunch of crap in the 6-star crystals. Well, Michael, I've got some bad news for you. I mean, they haven't confirmed it yet, but that's typically the way it goes, is there's probably going to be a bunch of crappy champions. And then some good champions sprinkled in there, so you do have a chance of pulling something game-changingly awesome. Should be saving money for Comic-Con, but I need a 5-star AA/Ice Bro. Dude, it's gonna be expensive, man. New York City, there are 1,000,001 different ways to spend money. I don't know if you want to be reserved about it or if you just want to go nuts, but yeah. Black Friday deal, 5-star OG Vision, unit store for $199. Do you buy? I do not buy, no. Doing better, still no Wi-Fi, however the city is in shambles. So much trash and crap everywhere and traffic is horrible, taking 4 hours to go 10 miles. Damn, dude. I was hoping things would be a bit better by now, but yeah, I guess I can understand recovering from all that stuff. It's got to be pretty insane. Man, life without no Wi-Fi. Like, I need internet, guys. it's like, alright. Here's my list. Like, I need air to breathe. I need water, food, internet. And then it's like, you know, shelter and the rest of the needs and stuff like that. But, like, I need internet in my life. BG, can you look at this 6-star silhouette thing? I think that's Daredevil. It still looks like hair, not horns to me, and he has some padding on his shoulder. Not that Daredevil does not. I mean, I've looked at it a bunch already, iMac. I think it's Daredevil. That's what everyone else thinks too. I mean, we don't know who it actually is, but it looks like Daredevil to me. Please no 6-star Venom. I hate that dude more than Groot. Wow, that's some hate right there. They're saying I might not have Wi-Fi back till October. Damn, so that's still at least another 2.5 weeks away. PG, you hear about the meetup scene is planning on Friday. He said he'd been told by Kabam that he was allowed to say that they weren't having a party this year. What? Aw, man, no official party from Kabam? I didn't know they said anything like that yet. That sucks. Oh, Brian just said he doesn't need his wife. I'm telling Laura. Hey, man, that doesn't count. Family still comes above everything else, including my wife. If I had to sacrifice internet to you know, to have family and everything like that, yeah, of course I'd still do that. Damn, Aaron, that sucks though, dude. I was really hoping that, like, I didn't want to ask them myself. I was worried that they weren't going to have anything extra because they hadn't said anything by now, and we're already like less than a month away. But yeah, anyway, about like I mean I know Seaton was planning the meetup thing at Dave & Buster's. I did hear about that. He did say that. I don't know. That's all I could say, man. Looks like Brian comes to the meetup on Friday, man. It's at Dave & Buster's, so I can go. Yeah, I know. So the bear, bad news. It's all good. I kind of expected it, like I said. That is not what I said at all, iMac. I said including my wife. Like, well, damn. I guess the way it was worded. But what I meant is that my wife is part of the who I consider family. Like my wife and my family is one and the same, you know. I think my Dave & Buster's card will work at other places. Oh man, that freaking episode, Mobile Chips. Yeah, I don't know. So all right, I'd like to go. Dave & Buster's is my least favorite thing about my whole childhood. I've only been to one ever, and that was in North Carolina. I don't think I've ever been to another one outside of that. Yeah, you worded it poorly? Yeah, I guess I did. Damn it. Is it bad that I'm happy there isn't a party that I wouldn't be able to go to? Oh, Legacy, I would just sneak you in under my shirt or something like that, dude. We'd get you in there. I'd put on an extra large pair of pants. I get like the biggest pants in the store, and I'd. This is sounding really bad, especially because you're underage. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that I would sneak you into the party. Don't worry about that. Or get busted trying, at least. You shouldn't marry family, man. Damn it. I don't know, I'm still trying to think about this Dave & Buster's thing. So yeah, I would like to go, but I don't know, it's close to the time when I'm moving. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be a game time decision, guys. I can't say that I'm gonna go for sure ahead of time. I'll try to go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. That's all I can say. I mean, I know most of you in here are not going anyway, but some of you are. And it would be cool if I can come back and show you guys some pictures from people hanging out, playing some games together and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. BG, how the F you gonna sneak in Legacy? Dude's 6 feet. Yeah, we find a way. Maybe I would suddenly grow a bunch or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know what I was saying is very weird about sneaking in a legacy, alright? Let's just move past it. Let's move past it. BG, if they brought back the spinner at Comic-Con, what would you like the prizes to be to win? Well, I think the prizes that they had last year, some of them were really good, Jay Divine. Like the 2,500 units, 2,500 units is still really good. They were giving away 4 stars, so this time, like I would love to see a 5-star. Like they gave away 5 stars, but it was in very limited amounts, and then they would take it off the wheel after somebody won. They could just keep the 5-star up there on the wheel right now, right? So like units, 5-star. The catalyst thing that they gave away was also really good. They could still do that exact same thing. I think that would be awesome. The t-shirt that they had was pretty sweet. I can't remember exactly what it looked like, but I would like them to include a t-shirt. 2 of the lesser things on there, it'd be cool if they removed, which was the... First off, the water bottle was the worst thing on the wheel, and there always has to be one worst thing on the wheel, but that thing kind of sucked. And then the bag that they gave away also was not that cool. It's alright. It's alright, but the water bottle I'd like them to change. So yeah, I mean pretty much the same thing they had last year, like except instead of a 4-star being on there for everybody a 5-star, and then maybe switch out one of the real things for something else. Let me see. I got the bag behind me here still. This was the bag. You know, it's just like a little bag that you can throw some stuff in while you're at Comic-Con kind of thing. I'm sure you could use it elsewhere. It's just like one of those canvas bags. It's alright. I have more stuff in here from when I was showing you guys last time. Alright, here's the water bottle that I was talking about. Who's going to use this? Did anybody use this? If it was like an actual good water bottle, like I mean it's free, so don't get me wrong, man. I'm not complaining. Like I said, there always has to be one worse thing on the wheel, but I could do without this. Still really awesome, but yeah, I could do without it. There's like some postcards or something like that. Oh, didn't they just use this picture on Twitter, I think? Right? With the collector and the battle realm? Why do you have that stuff right on hand like that? We're using the bag as furniture. No. That's no water bottle, it's a portable flask. Is that what it's actually called? Let me see if I had anything else in here. I mean, I've got other stuff, but yeah. Oh, there we go. It's a Spider-Man Pez dispenser. I should have cracked this thing open and devoured that Pez, but I still got this. It's not MCOC exactly, but it's, you know, it's Marvel. I've shown you guys some of this other stuff. Did I show you the pins last time too? There's like Spider-Man, Kamala, Khan pins. I think there might be other ones too. I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff, guys. Bunch of stuff. Oh, wait! Wait, where did I get this bag from? Because there's also another bag. I think this was the bag that was on the wheel. Did you get back to A Arena? You're procrastinating? I think this was the bag on the wheel that had the, you know, just like some MCOC thing on the front there. I wonder if there's any hints at what's to come. Nah. Brian Rich Boy Grant showing off his toys to his friends. I hate him. Sorry, Lucifer. If he finds this 2,500 unit card, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Nope, iMac, that card is gone, dude. That card is completely gone. I had 2 of the bags and 2 of the water bottles for whatever reason. Here we go. Here's something that you guys probably didn't expect unless you saw my video. Does anyone, you guys guess what this is? I mean, you can tell it's Marvel Contest of Champions. It says, "Who's on your team? Copyright 2016 Marvel." Maybe if I showed you this side. It's got the Beat the Boss challenge on it. You hook this up to your phone or your device, right? And then you could play the Beat the Boss challenge. I don't know why it's so big. They could have just given like a smaller drive. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a portable battery, portable charger. That'd have been sweet if it was the Beat the Boss challenge, though, man. I just hyped myself up by lying to you guys. That'd have been sick. You tell us how you lost those units. You know, if you had them, you could probably beat me to 20k. I might still beat you. Better be careful, man. How do you go talking to your artwork creator with the similar photo I took from the poker tournament? Oh, how did that go? Yeah, so that was his original artwork, but he posted it online for other people to use, and I'm fine with that. He said if I wanted it, he could you know, copyright it or whatever, so that only I could use it. But I said no, that's fine. As long as I wasn't the person responsible for like stealing. Oh man, I forgot about this. For I just wanted to make sure I wasn't stealing somebody else's artwork. Oh, I have more of these crystals, because these are not the same crystals that I showed you guys the other day. These are 2 different crystals. Let's spin them. He's as easily distracted as a toddler. Yeah, I know. I think that's about it. I've showed you guys the rest of the stuff that I had. It's pretty cool, though. They just mumble 2,500 units? No, no, no. Said I forgot about this. There's a picture. Gonna hoard those real life crystals. Would be rad if the crystals spun and fell down, cracked, and stuff came out. Like a crystal pinata? Dude, I'd be all for that, man. That'd have been sweet. Crystal pinata. Ah, man. Now we're talking about a real party, guys. I feel like you can't have a party without a pinata. Maybe I'll talk to Kabam about that. Maybe they can get me the dimensions for a pinata, and I could take it to a pinata factory. Is that even a thing? Has to be a thing, right? And then bring that to Dave & Buster's, and we get kicked out for bashing it. Crystal meth pinata? Not that kind of crystal, man. Can you unlock a Medusa from those crystals? I don't think so. Medusa was, I mean, I was about to say Medusa was not in the game when those crystals came out, but hey. Can't wait to get all the MCOC stuff from Comic-Con. Man, it's going to be such a great trip. I hope so, dude. I hope so. I mean, there's a lot of us going, so that in itself, even if, for whatever reason, even if there wasn't that much free stuff there, which I think there's going to be a bunch of free stuff, it's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be a good time. Am I going to Dave & Buster's confirmed? Nah, if I got that pinata, maybe. Pete, fix side of your stream. Let's never do Dupe Archangel. Guys, I'm good. I don't know why you guys don't believe me that I'm gonna get this dupe. I'm fine. Kabam Pinata would just spill cockroaches. Damn. What do you guys think of my store-bought crystal idea? What idea was that? BG a Pinata of Kamala Khan. Crystal Meth Pinata is a whole different kind of party. Yeah. It's a party that I don't really want to go to. What football team do you go for? The Yankees. No, I'm not into football. Hang on, guys. I gotta reset air server real quick. It's bad right now. Alright, there we go. Yes, meeting everyone is gonna be awesome, especially meeting you, Brian, for Loki in real life. Should be interesting. It should be, dude. For sure. Brian Machiavelli Grant. Would it be stupid to keep running full suicides until Alliance War gets fixed, like really fixed, including keeping them on during AQ? In my opinion, no, Bido. In my opinion, I like having suicides for Alliance Quest. It depends on which champions you got, though. If you got yourself an Ultron, then you're in good shape. Other champions can be successful with it as well, but certain champions cannot. Are you meeting with Dave? Yeah, Dave's going. BG, love your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Still like seeing to the party inside a pinata. I mean, he can get in. But if that's what it took, I would have done it. I think they should sell the crystals you had with champions inside them. You break them out and then redeem it in-game, but have to spin to see what star rating you get? Wait, hold on. I think they should sell the crystals you had with champs inside them. So, you're saying like they have like a website or something like that, like off of the Marvel website or something, where you could buy an actual crystal, but then you'd open it in real life and like enter in a code or something like that? Brian, I have a serious/weird video idea. Alright, hit me with it. Hey BD, so I just bought the 4-star mutant deal, got X-23 and awakened her. Should I be satisfied with that? I mean, X-23 is a very good champion, if that's what you're asking. If you're to be satisfied about spending 30 bucks on her or not, that's only something that you can say. But X-23 is a very solid champion, and her awakened ability is good, so it's the only thing I can really tell you. Sure, Toys R Us and Walmart would carry those. They could probably make a lot of money. I mean, they're very small, so they wouldn't take up much much of their store. They could just throw them like on the counters and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm sure kids going through those stores, or even adults. Why am I saying just kids? Like seeing them at the checkout. Yeah, they could probably sell a bunch of those. You're probably right. You're probably right. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but they probably could sell a bunch. Wait, what? Dan Phillips, what if it turns out I'm Brian's dad? Wait, what? Is that your video idea? Did I miss something? It's possible to run 5.3 with full suicides. Absolutely. I'll be doing it myself. Gonna save all my 4-star/premium crystals for Comic-Con. I was wondering if you'd be down to do a video where I rub your bald head for luck before I open the crystals, and we both get that CEO luck. I mean, if you really want to rub my head, all you have to do is ask. This is sounding so creepy. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, yeah. BG, you're going for 4-star Medusa. I am not, Hazeblaze. Only the 3-star to test her out, and that's it. Hey, BG, how important are the synergies? It depends on what you're doing. I'd say in like a war and alliance quest, they're not that important. It's nice if you can get a little bit of bonus, coincidentally, but it's not that important. In a regular quest situation, it can help quite a bit. Regular questing in Labyrinth of Legends, it's very important. So yeah, I mean it's pretty important. I want to collect their doll like Gwen pools. Dude, they could probably sell a lot of those, Drop Faith. I could see those being in like grab claw machines and people spending ridiculous amounts of money with the stupid claw dropping down like this, grabbing it, and then oh how sick would it be if there was a grab claw machine at the booth. Oh, they would never do that because it would take too much time, but that would be so sick, and it's a lot more expensive than a wheel. Oh, that'd be awesome if they had a grab claw. That'd be so cool. 5.3 with Suicide, especially those power reserve ones, will give you trouble. And with that, serenade me to sleep, PG. Alright, Cameron. Have a good one, dude. I mean, they might give me a little bit of trouble, but I'll still get through them. I mean, alright, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Legacy. I don't want to do the whole thing where I'm, like, pretending to be a Kabam CEO, though. Like, if you want to rub my head or come up with something else, you could do that. But I don't really want to do the CEO thing. I feel like it's been done plenty of times, and we're not going to do it better than the analyzer's done it. You know what I mean? Let's get creative. BG getting himself psyched for things that will never happen, like Kingpin being OP. Pretty much, Aaron, yeah. Wish I scored to get 4-star champion in 4-star arena. I've got cutoffs on screen. And ease with the spam. Imagine that call, I barely have any grip. Yeah, probably. B just went to a very warm and fuzzy place with that claw story. I sure did, dude. Should I rank up my 4-star Mortal Iron Fist and Punisher, or wait for more news from Kabam regarding Alliance War? I'd wait a little bit. Unless you have tons of resources and don't mind losing some resources or whatever. But other than that, I'd wait. Now we're not going to pretend to be CEOs. We're just going to have that amount of luck. Oh, okay. BGY are certain old champs nowhere to be seen in the 5-star Crystal, Scarlet Witch, Wolvie, Doctor Strange, etc. Spongy, certain champions will not be returning as 5-stars. Some of them are very powerful. Some of them are very crappy. They've kind of taken a little bit of both. And some of them I feel are average, but maybe controversial, like Black Widow and Doctor Strange, who got nerfed. And maybe they need to tweak them a little bit more before they could bring them back. I don't know. Also, there's just a ton of champions, so I'm sure Kabam does not want to have every single champion for every single star rating. PG, how do you use power control champs like Vision and Magic at 5.3 to deal with corner nodes and half power special nodes with full suicides? Well, I haven't done it yet, so I can't really say exactly. But you can still use your specials. Just because you're running suicides does not mean that you cannot use specials. It just means that you take damage when you use specials. Brian, my head is a genie in a bottle. Got to rub it the right way, Grant. Wow. You really went for it there, huh? Honestly, wouldn't mind a 5-star Doctor Strange. I don't know. I think he's okay, but I don't enjoy the champion anymore, I guess. So, like, I'd take him as another champion used in Arena, but I don't think I'd rank him up. So I made a list of alliances, champs, and as soon as a new announcement came out, I got 3 messages saying, quack, quack, mother effer. Nice. Does that mean you're using the duck? Oh, there we go. Diversity means I got a rank 5 the duck. There we go. Nice. Not spamming, just expecting an answer. I think you had 3 messages all in a row without anyone else having messages in between them of the same exact question. I think that's the definition of spamming right there. Exactly what Aaron just said. Kabam will sell this game to 2 different developers when they have bled everyone dry. I mean, they kind of did. Not different developers, but I mean, a different company owns them. But I think this game's gonna live on for a long time, man. It's freaking Marvel. It's still a pretty good game at its core. They've made some mistakes. They'll fix them. Howard is white, though, so how is that diversity? You bring up a good point. I mean, he's a duck, though. I think he's the only duck, so I guess that is diversity. I like diversity concept. Got sick of fighting the same champions. I like the concept of it, Dennis, but here's the thing. If Kabam said that this is what they're like I like the concept. It's just in actuality, it's not fun, I guess. They need to do a little something more. If they just brought back defender kills and maybe did a couple of other tweaks, then maybe it'd be okay. I don't know. Hurricane didn't kill me, but it killed my spirit. Gouther! Good to see you're still alive, dude. I'm hoping that by you saying killed your spirit, I'm hoping that does not mean that you took a lot of damage to your property and stuff like that. Hopefully everything's alright. Spend money on this game, and every time I do, I cry on the inside. I mean, spending money on a game is not the worst thing. Like, I don't spend money, but it's not the worst thing, man. It's a hobby like any other. If you don't want to spend money, then don't. But other than that, you shouldn't feel bad about it. Depending on how much you spend, it could still be an extremely cheap hobby compared to most. Considering how many hours you put into it. Whereas, like watching a 2-hour movie costs like 15 bucks or whatever. Oh, come on. Please don't kill me. I'm so dead. Please don't kill me to that poison. Alright, good. When did you start playing NMCOC? I started playing in December of 2015, so coming up on 2 years, a little bit. All is good, BG. Glad to be here. Nice, dude. Alright, good, Gouther. Good to hear, man. If diversity was what they wanted, they could have just put a cap on how many champs you can place from each class. It gets tricky with that too, Battle Chips. I mean, in concept, I think that's a good idea too, but on like at the higher tier levels it probably works, but on the lower tier levels I don't think something like that can work, because people, they just have to use whatever they can, right? It needs a lot of work, that's all I know. Right, is there any video ideas you have for Comic-Con to do together? Not really, man. I only have one idea for a video at Comic-Con Legacy, and that's just like, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures and then talk about the event with like the pictures playing in the background of the different things. That's about it, man. I'm not really going there planning to make a lot of videos. I'm more going there just to meet everybody, have a good time, talk to the developers and stuff like that. Try to sneak out any information I can from those guys, you know. Chat them up a bunch. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm down to participate in some videos and stuff like that, but I don't think I'll be making any others myself. Lunchtime break over. See you later. Alright, later. Force diversity is a terrible concept in all forms of life. Well, damn. ABG, please tell us a story on how you got into 4 Loki Alliance and who was the first one there, and how did Legacy, DJ Ray, Grand Scheme, and others join? well, there's not too much of a story. I think I was the first one there. DJ Ray Ray. I don't think he was there before me. I think he came after me, but he's been in the Alliance for a long time as well. But yeah, the story goes like this. I was in a very super casual alliance with just 3 real-life friends of mine, and we had it set publicly open, and you know, we're running map 1 of Alliance Quest, 1 battle group of war at a really low tier level. We sucked, but we were just playing casually. We weren't trying that hard, and we were having a good time. 2 out of the 3 of those guys stopped playing. And eventually, one of those 2 like came back and stuff like that. But yeah, 2 out of the 3 of those guys stopped playing, and I was like, all right, well, I mean, this is not that fun anymore. I guess I'm gonna find a new alliance now, since I want to be, you know, I want to be a little bit more active in this game. I mean, I was always the most active out of the bunch, right? So I went to the forums. I found an alliance. I'd been making videos at this point for maybe like a month and a half, but nobody really knew who I was. So I went to the forums. Euthanitis recruit of all time, enough said. There we go. But I went to the forums. I found an alliance. It was not for Loki. It was... I forget the name of them, but it's in my videos somewhere along the way of my progression. They were a bit less casual. They were running map 3. And there was no requirements for PvP or anything like that. You just had to show up for Alliance Quest and Alliance War, but it was pretty casual. I joined that alliance because I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to make videos and stuff like that. But I realized I was already playing enough in this game that I would easily make all of the requirements for alliances that have, you know, PvP minimums, who are playing higher levels of Alliance Quest and War and stuff like that. And no matter what, I was going to be playing that much, so I don't know what I was worried about. And I was frustrated with, you know, being in this alliance that I thought was a little bit more serious about the game, but people still weren't showing up for Alliance Quest, and, you know, it wasn't what I was looking for. So I was in that alliance for about a month. They were still cool people, but I wanted something different. I went back to the forums. I found an alliance that had minimums for every single event, which was for Loki. And I messaged the guy that was recruiting and said, can I join? And that was pretty much it. Like, we were still, like, for Loki was nowhere near what it is today at the time. For Loki was also running map 3, but we just had those minimums, and because of that, we were pulling in other people who were very active in the game, constantly improving, and yeah, eventually, here we are. And a lot of people, have come and gone in For Loki. Hopefully, all the names that you mentioned will not be leaving, because all of them are good and everything. That's pretty much the story. The autobiography of Brian Grant soon in bookstores. There you go. I don't think... Alright, so I'm going to say this. I don't think what Drop Fade said was necessarily racist, but it can spin into one of those conversations about race and stuff like that, and we don't need to have that here. So yeah, let's not bring up anything like that, please, guys. It's not worth talking about here. Alright, I'm all done with the 4-star arena. What do I want to do? I guess I'll head up to 2-star arena, get some 2-star rounds in. Here we go. Here's Legacy's story. The story of how I joined For Loki. I had been PMing Euthanitis for a while trying to join For Loki, but my prestige was never good enough. Tried to convince him I could make up for it in other ways, like skill / event minimums, grind time, and whatnot, but he said it was a long list. Then I streamed my Labyrinth run with the 4-star Star-Lord in 6 hours. Euthanitis hit me up that night, and I joined. That's pretty much it. Sounds about right. How many hours do you play a day? It depends on the day. I'm playing a little bit more these past few days just because I want Archangel, so I have to play a bit more. But on the average day, I play for about 3 hours. There definitely have been days, many days, where I've played for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 hours. So yeah. Brian Chung-Un Grant, good night, sir. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, Emperor Supreme. No problem, Bido. Anytime, man. I was lucky enough to have Dubes put in a good word for me when he was joining, so they just put up with me because Dubes is a beast. It's true. So, I mean, you and Dubes joined together, though, right? That was before, I think that was before we knew Dubes was a beast. If I remember correctly. Back then, when we all joined, we didn't need a whole lot. Because wasn't it like me, Jay, Merc Mike, you, Mobile Chips, and Dubes? Wasn't it like all 5 of us kind of were at a similar time that we all joined or something like that? And like 4 out of 5 of us are still in the Alliance? That's pretty good, man. Brian Chiquita Grant, will you and Seaton fight at New York City Comic-Con? Yes. Like old-fashioned bare-hand boxing. Jeremy, I don't know if we're gonna do that. As we join at the same time. Yeah, that's what I thought. But you know my memory is not very good. Are there a lot of 4Loki people in the room? There's a couple. I don't know if anybody else is lurking. It's kind of late for a lot of 4Loki people, but Mobile Chips Legacy. MCOC is like a drug addict. If I don't play it for hours, it doesn't make me feel good. 9 months ago, I messaged you tonight about joining 4Loki, and my best champ at the time was 3-star Scarlet Witch. Told me to get back to him when I had more wars under my belt. Yeah, 3-star Scarlet Witch. I was not gonna do it. Guys, like I said, drop the forced diversity thing. It's not racist exactly, but it can lead to that direction. We don't need to talk about it. Super Saiyan, please. When I joined, there was a vote to do all map 5, so I never did map 3 in Loki. Oh, you never did map 3 in Loki? In 4Loki? Alright, so I must have joined right before you then, actually. Okay. Maybe it was the 4 of us, and then maybe you were like a week or 2 later or something like that. Because we didn't do map 3 for very long when I was in the Alliance. We consider a good stopping score the night in a arena. What would I consider it, Dicer? Oh, what would I consider it? I mean, 4 million would be ideal to have 4+ million, but I would even be happy if I hit like 3.5. I'd be happy if I hit 3, but I'm not even gonna hit that much. BG, why don't you open your 3 stars? More 4s. I've been saving my 3-star crystals for a very long time. And I'm going to continue to save them. I'll eventually open them up though, Jay. 7 energy away from an energy refill that would finish 3.6 for me, and I ran out of small refills. Damn, drop faith. Do I sleep or wait? I'd wait, man. Only 7? I mean... screw it, I'd go to bed. $4.3 now, and picked up the tier for basic. Dude, Dicer, nice, dude. Yeah, you're well on track then. Awesome, dude. What week is going on for this AQ season? Rithik, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there. What week is going on for AQ? Like, how many weeks in are we? I have no idea if that's what you're asking. If it's something else, then I'm not understanding. Brian Taco Bell Grant, have you played other fighting games besides MCOC, and did you like them? I mean, I've played some fighting games before, for sure. I definitely have a list of favorites. I actually just went over my list of favorites a couple nights back. Like the early Street Fighter games, and even some of the later ones, I still find very enjoyable, although I haven't played them in a very long time. Any of the 2D Mortal Kombats. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Not once they got beyond 2. I didn't like, after number 2. I didn't like 3. Super Smash Bros. And Power Stone 2. I think that makes up my, like, top 5 fighting games, aside from MCOC, like, if we're listing other MCOC games. MCOC is my favorite, though, out of all of them. But all 5 of those I can go back and play anytime and have a good time. I just can't play them for that long of a period of time. Like, those games are fun, man. Even, I would say, like, Super Smash Bros. And Power Stone 2 are, like, the most fun for me to play. But I could still only play them for a little bit of time before I get bored of it. iMac. Why? Why are you continuing, man, when I asked people to stop, like, twice? Come on, dude. Hypothetically, if you were a new player and wanted to buy the offer, which class? If I wanted to buy the offer, which class would I go for? Which offer are we talking? Are we talking about the 5-star one? Hypothetically, alright, well, it definitely would not be Cosmic, it definitely would not be Science, it definitely would not be Skill. So it'd be between Tech, Mystic, and Mutant. Which of the 3 would I buy? I don't think I'd buy Mystic, because Mystic, I feel like a lot of the champions need to be awakened. Like, there are some that don't need to be awakened. Ghost Rider, he's not in the pool right now yet, but he does not need to be awakened. But everyone else, and Magic does not need to be awakened, but of course her awakened ability is nice. I don't think I would do Mystic. I don't think Mystic would save me a lot of units. Sammy, what's up, dude? I think I would go... I think I would go Tech with the current pool. Would I go Tech with the current pool? Maybe not. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I bought Mystic. Oh, I know you did Mo Battle Chips. I don't know. All I could say, it's definitely... It definitely would not be Skill, and it definitely would not be Cosmic, and definitely would not be Science. I could say that much. I'd have to, like, really look at it and break down which classes would have, like, the highest odds. But those 3, those are the bottom 3, and I would not even consider picking any of those up. Now, this is coming from someone from, like, a new player point of view. Actually, even from an experienced point of view, I still would not buy any 3 of those classes. So yeah, I think those are by far the worst. Like, they all have some potential. You could luck out and get Gwenpool if you got Skill, or like Crossbones or something like that. Aside from that, is there anyone good in Skill? Agent Venom's not bad. Is that it? That might be it, man. That might be it. And yeah, like, so Cosmic Hyperion, Skill, those couple that I mentioned, and then what, Science would be like Hulk, maybe Captain. I wouldn't feel good about. Yeah, I don't know. Game sounds delayed. I know it is. I can't help it. I'm gonna be ending the stream here in just a moment anyway. PG, think I'm just gonna stay awake until my flight in a few hours so I can just sleep on the plane. I recommend that, definitely. Can you please stream for like 3 more hours? Ooh, Aaron. Damn, I just said I was about to end, man. No, man, I can't do it. How long is it taking to get at 15k units? Ryan, I get roughly 6,000 units a month. So like 2.5 months. But I mean, it's taking me longer than that just because I spend the units on other things, of course. But if I was just strictly saving units, then it would take me about 2.5 months. Like, I think I might go mutant if I was new. The reason for it is I think they have the highest chance of giving a champion that has some kind of regeneration. You got X23, like regeneration that doesn't require needing the champion to be awakened also. So it's like X23, Cable. Ah, crap. Is there any others in 5 stars? There must be, but I can't remember. I don't even know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stop thinking about it. Damn, what's up, dude? Thor Jane is worse than Iron. There's a lot of bad champions in Mystic, honestly. Thor Jane Foster, Jugs, Loki. Like they're not terrible. They're not useless, right? But I'm just saying. They're not champions that I'd be going for if I got that offer. I would not be going for Thor, Jane Foster, Iron Fist, Jugs, Loki. I wouldn't mind picking up Mordo, I guess. Are there other ones that are bad in Mystic? I mean, Guillotine would be nice to pick up. Did I say I was ready to stop thinking about this? Yeah, let me just stop thinking about it. Let me pop these crystals. Oh yeah, Cable's not there yet. Ah, I forgot. Ooh, Rogue. Yeah, Rogue. There we go. There's another example. I knew there was something missing. Old Man Logan would actually not be that bad as it for a new player. So yeah. I think Mutant would be the way to go for a brand new player to the game if they wanted to pick up that offer. Claim that. I like Thor Jane's stack on stuns after the hammer shocks. Of course, we all do. Problem is it's not reliable, and you can push enemies to their special 3, and then it doesn't matter if they're stunned or not. You can't attack them because you have to bait out specials before you get there. So, Thor Jane Foster could be good if there was a way to give her like even more reduced power gain when the enemy is suffering from a shock or a stun. Like, you can get 30% reduction when the enemy's stunned if you have the mastery for it. But if there was a way to give power damage reduction when the enemy... Or did I say power damage? Just power gain reduction if the enemy was shocked. I think that would make Thor Jane Foster pretty interesting. But I think we need items in the game to see something like that, to give her that extra customization. Dude, how many 5s do you have? I have 18 at the moment. Those crystals, we were already talking about this earlier, Ham. The crystals, they work the same. I'd have to imagine they work the same as every other crystal, meaning that it doesn't matter when you actually get the crystal. It matters when you pop it open. It works the same for 3-star, 4-star, 5-star crystal. It doesn't matter what type of crystal. Is this Turkey Diggity Dave? Not exactly. Not exactly Commander Toast. Right, how many GM free crystals you on? 1. We just got the first one today, Legacy. What do you mean? Right, maybe if you open the egg, you'll get 4-star AA. Maybe. I'm not about to find out. I'm already enough into the grind that I'll just get him, whatever. But anyway, I'm out for the night, guys. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. Also, the people who very generously sent over some dollars to help support the stream. Really appreciate it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow night. Wait, am I exactly 15,400 units? That's pretty cool. Just caught it out of the corner of my eye. Oh, uncollected free crystal. Oh, I think I'm like 110 or something like that, Legacy. But yeah, so I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow night, guys. I'm gonna go work on another video talking about the crappy state of Alliance Wars with some points that I did not mention in my first video. So hopefully Kabam watches it and responds to it, or not necessarily responds to it, but hopefully they listen to all of our feedback. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But you have a good night. If I have too much fun and don't see you in a week, don't worry about me. I'm having fun. All right, Aaron Abdo, you'll have to tell me how your trip was when you come back, dude. See you then, if I don't hear from you earlier. All right. Good night, everybody.